Not many people get to make a fatal mistake and walk away from it. I used to be an experienced skydiver. Years ago, some friend of mine said like, hey, we're gonna go skydiving, you should go with. And then eventually I decided like, I'm just gonna do this. And then I started doing it more and more, and it started becoming a part of me. First time, obviously scary. Maybe the first 100 times it's scary. And then after that, it was like, this is just something that makes me feel more alive. It was like you put on that magic backpack and you became more than you are on the ground. To quote Mike Tyson, everyone has a plan until they get punched in the face. So it was kind of like that. Like I had a plan for landing and then something kind of knocked me off. And so in my case, it was I was going too fast and I was too low to the ground and I was in a position I couldn't do anything. And so it ended up with me hitting the ground at like 70 miles an hour, bouncing 67.1 feet, and then coming to a stop in front of like all these people who were ready to go for their first skydive. I shattered my pelvis, my legs are broken, and I'm just bleeding out internally. They pumped something like 80 units of blood into me, basically depleting the entire blood bank. I was really just focusing on making sure that tomorrow was a little bit better than today. You just have to say like, all right, tomorrow I'm going to try to move my leg a little bit more. I'm going to try to move my toes. And then it just kind of builds from there. You obviously get frustrated. It's not a single upward curve. It goes up and down and down and up. You just have to kind of take a look at all those days and the trajectory of it. Like it's getting better. It really took exploring through my network to meet people who specialize in prosthetics and specialized braces to find the technology that was able to fit this case. As part of it, I ended up getting like this robotic leg, and that allowed me to get upright. So I've got all kinds of fancy materials and electronics keeping me going. These things that I do, they're a part of me. So it's hard to imagine a version of myself that does something different. It brings me a little bit of meaning too, to get back into the air. It's sort of like a redemption. So the plane is called an Ercoupe. It was built in the early 40s. It's kind of this old thing that was designed without rudder pedals. So it's like one of the very few planes that a guy like me could fly. So I asked my wife, hey, can I turn the garage into a hangar? She says okay, and I'm sure she regrets it, but that's what it is now. So the end goal, the plane's gonna fly and then I'm gonna fly with it. So I have to take an old plane and I have to make it suitable and safe for flight today. You also have to be certified to work on it. So I've started this parallel path working with the FAA and then working with the Able Flight Organization so that I could become certified to sign off on the repairs that are being done. At first I looked at this thing and I said, how the heck am I going to do this? And it just became like recovery, where it was, let's focus on one thing at a time and do the things that I could do. It's a project. It's a big project. It takes years. I'm probably like 6 months away from the point that everything gets reassembled, which is the fun part. I'm lucky to have, recovered, but I'm just a person. I'm not Superman, I would love to be able to just tell people like, you're capable of so much. Like if you think that I'm capable of anything, like holy crap, look in the mirror, because you are too.